So that's the spirit behind it. So that's why I got so emotional. And shout out to my young lions from Watchmen for Israel. Them brothers stood their ground and backed them damn Palestinians down. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. Our brothers rose up, man. The scriptures tell you in Micah 5 and 7, I believe it is. The remnant of Jacob shall be like a lion amongst the beasts of the field. My young brothers gave they gave them Palestinians that work. Them Palestinians they was trying to hit the brothers with their Palestinian flags, and they couple of brothers caught a few blows, but my young lions went out like warriors, man. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. And that's how the young men of Israel supposed to be. You supposed to stand up and fight. You niggas are too busy fighting and bickering amongst each other. My young lions stood firm against them damn Palestinians, man. They don't give a damn about us, man. The hell.
It's horrible advice from an elder. I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor as due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is just a quick response to Priest Zabak. It says responding to the situation that went down with the Watchmen for Israel and the Palestinians in Chicago. I believe Saturday I was speaking at a protest. And this guy Zabak, because you had the guy Chief from that called for them to pull back up on Saturday to show strength in numbers, which they mad at us because they feel like we're taking the Vicks road out and that we're not standing for Israel. Well, for one thing, you have to look at the circumstances that's at hand, bro. Okay, we ain't telling Jay not to defend themselves or not to do what they gotta do, but in this case, you guys are infringing on other people's protests, man, which is unwise. That's the gripe that we have with. It's not the fact that somebody rolled up on y'all and y'all put hands on. I mean, y'all do what y'all the fuck y'all have to do. But the point about it is you never would have had to do that if you was not in the midst of the confusion, which is going to bring persecution down on Israel. See, that's what we're talking about. But these guys, they want to twist it and make it seem like we're on some scary shit. Well, that's far from the case. Okay, we looking out for all Israel, man. Like, okay, when you're a leader, right? It could be 12 guys in a camp, and you have to sometimes think for all 12 guys because you may be a hothead. But then, let's say if you go off and you do something stupid, and the other 12 men are in danger of getting hurt or getting put to some type of situation because you decided you want to be stupid to flex, man. Okay, they're just trying to flex on people. That's all that this shit is about. And Zabak is very, how can I say it? He's very influential on young brothers, man. And a lot of brothers follow him and look up to him because of his longevity and the truth. And I guess his charisma. Like, me personally, I mean, I ain't got nothing against Zabak. I mean, he's never done nothing to me. But me personally, I don't really care for him either. You know what I'm saying? That's not hate, but I just don't really care for him. I don't care for his, I just don't care for him as what he does, as what he's promoting. You know what I'm saying? Because for the simple fact, you got a lot of young guys that's gonna take this message and they're gonna follow it and they're gonna lead themselves off into destruction. Okay, it's not the fact that defending yourself. If y'all was on your own corner and niggas came up and trying to fight y'all, hey, do what y'all do, man. I mean, shit, hey, over the years, man, men been in plenty of brawls, man, and prevailed. But he tried to use that scripture, Micah 5 and 7, like the Lord's with. The Lord ain't with them guys. The Lord is not with the watchmen of Israel. The Lord ain't with none of them dudes, man. Okay, because for one thing, that's talking about the spiritual power, and that's talking about when all hell's breaking loose. The Most High is going to put his spirit on men, on Israelite men, to pretty much tear the heathens into shreds, but not before time. Okay, everything is due and set up at its appointed time, and that was completely out of season, what you guys did. You're not looking at the point that you are insurrecting on somebody else's protest, man. Okay, that's the point. Y'all should not have been down there. What are y'all down there for? What are you teaching? Who are you teaching? You're teaching a bunch of heathens. They don't care about that shit, man. Let them dudes fight over their bullshit. And had nothing to do with y'all. That's what we're talking about. But see, y'all gonna go out there as groups 3, 4 camps, however many camps that may show up. And the only thing y'all gonna do is try to intimidate those other people, which is gonna incite them because they're not spiritual. You guys supposed to be the spiritual ones. Ishmael was not spiritual. So what you think he's gonna do? Okay, he's a wild man. The scriptures describe Israel as a wild ass. He's a wild man. He has no limit, man. And while y'all down there speaking the word of the Heavenly Father to a bunch of heathens, they don't care about that. But see, y'all want to get y'all name out there, and y'all want to be y'all want to look like y'all just some type of mighty men of Israel. But I got news for each and every last one of you. In due time, if y'all are in that spirit, I can almost guarantee and I can see it that Yahweh Shai is gonna smite every last one of you guys in them camps, man. Now, those of you that's of the elect and have brain cells working, hey, the Lord can very well spare you. But if you take this guy's advice and you take this Chief Ephraim advice and you listen to that nigga Naquan, okay, like, I don't like that dude. Okay, and the Most High got a special judgment for that clown. You know, but anyway, this ain't even about that. This not even about that. But regardless of it, man, you guys are coming in a fucked up spirit. And the reason why we getting on you is because what you're doing is unwise. We're not telling Jake not to defend themselves. That's far from it. We're telling you that has nothing to do with you, and you're going to do nothing but bring more fucking trouble and turmoil to the ministry. Okay, we're thinking about the ministry's sake. We're thinking for the ministry. We're not thinking about our own selves or our pride or how good we can throw hands with motherfuckers. We ain't thinking about that. Okay, because if you want to be technically honest, men in GMS, we train like brothers train. And trust me, like if you see brothers and you see how we get down on our hands, then you won't be talking all that shit. But this ain't even about promoting ourselves. Okay, because we understand the greater good and the bigger picture of what's being broadcasted. And this is horrible advice, man. Zabaka, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You should put a stop. Like, you should have told him, man, look, go down there and prophesy somewhere else, man. Y'all have no, why would you, dude, let them have the protests, man. And then when the protests are over, then go back down there and do what y'all do. That's all we're saying. We're just saying that, bro, y'all are putting yourselves in a volatile predicament, because even though you can get all these camps, they can get more and more. It's more Palestinians in this fucking country than it is Israelites out there actually doing the work, man. And the Lord ain't gonna give you niggas spiritual power because you being fucking presumptuous right now. You know, like you got that clown Naquan gonna say, man, yo, wicked. No, nigga, you wicked. Sitting up there promoting them niggas to go down there and have a fight with a bunch of Palestinians, man, just to try to prove you ain't no bitches, man. They don't prove you tough. But the so-called, because the Lord is showing us exactly who is not going to be down for the cause. When Esau rolls on the camps, I'm almost guarantee you can see how these guys are going to react. They're going to get emotional, and they're going to try to literally gun it out with Esau, and they're going to get straight up obliterated, bro. It's prophecy happen again. We've seen it happen during the time of Masada, man. Okay, we've seen it happen during the time of when the Taxon came, during the Jewish woman wars, and then Jake was pretty much disbanded, and the ones that wasn't for the cause, they killed other Israelites, and then eventually the Sicarii, I believe they committed suicide through fire, man. You know? So, let's say let dead dogs lay where they lay. You know? But this is just my 2 cents on it. But anyway, this is the book of Sirach 4, and I'm going to start at verses, let's start at verses 19. It says, but if he go wrong, nah, that's wisdom. Yep, this is going into wisdom. Yep, this is the book of Sirach 4, and I'm going to start at verses 19. It says, but if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin, right? And you guys ain't using wisdom. Okay, this is not about being scared or flexing, bro. Y'all are down protesting in this Palestinian protest against what's happening over there in Gaza, because they're blaming a small head, which it is the small head's problem. It's always their fault. We get that. We understand that they are enemies. But right now, this is not a fight that you should be entering physically right now. We ain't in the time of that shit, man. Okay, this is a spiritual war. You want to go down there and brawl, and you're pushing that vibration on younger men that may look up to you, elder men in this thing, and they're going to go out and do the same thing. You know, they mad at us because we just telling them what they did wasn't wise. We just said pick up the camp and go down the street. Oh, y'all scared, man. First of all, they wasn't even fucking with y'all like that. Y'all the one that's out there screaming and doing this and that, and you calling yourselves Israelites. They feel that you on the side of the small head. So how do you expect, man? What do you expect them to behave like? Especially when they got people dying. I think, what, 10,000 fucking people didn't died over a couple of weeks, bro. Literally, I read a post that they ended their school year of 23, 24 because all the kids are dead. So when you have a something of that high magnitude, you're gonna have people that's on the edge. They ain't wrapped too tight, and you guys ain't come equipped to die, man. Okay, y'all ain't prepared to go out there and die for something so minuscule. Them Arabs, they're willing to die for this shit. You niggas ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? You're not ready to give your life up. You just out there trying to get a name for yourself because you beat up a couple of Palestinians with your head got fucked up out there, man. I seen the video, man. Dude got kind of lumped up out there fucking with them Ishmaelites. You know? And we ain't saying be afraid of them. Nah, we ain't, trust me. Motherfucker roll up on us, they gonna find out real quick. But like I said, you wouldn't have to go through that if you simple ass Jakes was not down there. That had nothing to do with you. That's the part y'all missing because you're so prideful. You know? But it says here, observe the opportunity and beware of evil. Hey, the Lord is showing us straightforward. Like, look, don't move like these niggas, man. They want to be big, bad, tough motherfucking Tony. Then let them go down there and let them. Hey, bro, it could be so. The Most High can have y'all go down there and Ishmael could strap a bum and blow all you niggas up. Then what? And then you get railroaded. You going to be blaming the Lord. Man, the Lord, he left us. Well, he was never with you. And so Micah 5 and 7 does not apply to that situation, okay? None of them guys in that camp, the Lord ain't dealing with none of them, man. The Lord ain't dealing with Wi-Fi or the Watchman for Israel at all, man. And I'm questioning if the Most High is dealing with you now, man. And we know damn sure that Yahweh Shai ain't dealing with you, Ephraim. Okay, the Lord ain't dealing with them dudes, man. And we're showing you how to move through the spirit so you don't have to be implicated in no bullshit. Okay? It's going to come a time that the Lord going to allow us to do what we got to do. But right now, bro, we in a time of teaching. Teach. Okay? It says, observe the opportunity and beware of evil, man. Be aware. Okay? Be aware. Watch your surroundings, man. And be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. But it says, for there is a shame that bringeth sin. And there is a shame which glory in grace. But accept no persons against thy soul, and let not the reverence of any man cause you to fall. And a lot of guys are going to go down there and they're going to fight. And they don't tell the Lord, man, and nothing may not happen. Okay, but that's the point. It ain't the fact that nothing happened to happen. It's the fact that it's not a wise thing to do. Okay, so it's not a wise thing to do. Talking about this how the young men of Israel were. Well, in the right spirit, we wasn't going around provoking motherfuckers, man. Like when we was told to take the land for particular purposes for the Philistines and from the Canaanite. Hey, the Lord told us to do that because that's what he told us to do. The Most High ain't telling y'all to go down there and disrupt no Palestinian protests against the small hats, man. Okay, that's some paid agitator shit. But they mad at us, though, calling us wicked because we didn't come down there and throw blows with the Palestinians. What we got to fight them for right now? Ain't got nothing to do with that. That's protests ain't got shit to do with us. It's just that simple, man. Prophesy, live the prophesy another day. And like I said, none of you guys ain't prepared to die. You're not. And the Most High gonna show that shit too. Y'all go down there and they end up provoking because some of them guys may have weapons. You don't know what they got. And then one of your men get pieced up, and then you have to talk to his family about why he got put to death out there being stupid. Then who's it gonna fall on? Then the whole ministry. See them Israelites, they out there inciting riots, and they got my son killed. That's all you need. The shit is already making the damn news, man, but you niggas won't clout up until your death, I see. It's cool though, man. Y'all keep up. Keep that same, like I said, keep that same energy, bro. Have at it. We won't be there. All right, we'll be doing what we do best. Prophesying the downfall of Babylon the Great. That's what we gonna do. Now, call us a bunch of cowards. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Lord ain't dealing with none of you clowns. Anyway, but it says, and refrain not to speak when there is occasion to do good. And hide not thy wisdom and our beauty. And they'll use that and say, see, this is the time we gotta speak. No, bro. That's a horrible time. Like anybody would have a brain cell. Why would you go down there and get involved with that? Okay, only thing them brothers had to do was pack up camp and go somewhere else. But see, they want to be in the midst of the controversy so everybody can throw their crown. See, and the brother said it. These men don't want Yahweh Shai to rule over them, man. Okay, they can hide behind the name. They can teach the name of the Lord. They can do X, Y, and Z, all the fuck they want to do. But if you notice when these guys teach, they never really promote Yahweh Shai, man. I mean, they teach you that you're Israel and they teach you the law, statutes, and commandments, but they never stand behind the acts of Yahweh Shai. Okay, you never gonna really hear them talking about the miracles. You don't hear them talking about spiritual powers, and for damn sure they don't go into the prophecy, the prophetic scriptures, which is the spirit of Yahweh Shai. They don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, if you pay attention to what these guys do, when they're teaching the word, you notice that they're in that spirit like, okay, well, you know, we want to be the men now. We got to hurry up and do what we got to do and continue and have an influence on Israel before the Messiah comes back, because when the Messiah comes back, he's shutting everything down. And these guys don't want Yahweh Shai ruling over them, man. You know, they was able to embody that same incarnate and the Lord come back to the earth and he bowing down. You better believe they will bow down and they will bat their eyes at the Lord, man. Okay, don't let these niggas fool you and think that they are men of the Lord. These men are not men of the Lord. They are after their own belly, man. Okay, they use Yahweh Shai as a sales pitch. Okay, and the Lord knows this, man. He ain't stupid. But it says here, for by speech wisdom should be known, and learning by the word of the tongue, which they're foolish. It says, but in no wise speak against the truth, but be abashed of the error of thy ignorance, man. Okay, because we're not speaking against the truth. Okay, we're not telling brothers to cower out or anything like that. We just saying out of wisdom, you shouldn't be in those aggressive environments, man. Like I remember they had the George Floyd thing back down here in 2020. Man, they came past the camp. We was already out there and they had came past the camp, but luckily we shut down the camp in time and things just took a turn for the worse, bro. Like it was to the point if we was still teaching, we would have had to shut down camp completely, because I mean they had the SWAT team out there. Motherfuckers was rioting. I mean, when we was in the area, I got a lot of that shit on footage, man, before we got up out of there. You know, and then later on that night, me and my lady at the time, we went back down to get some food. So we tried to go around it because we was looking to get like some, it was like this gyro truck we go to. And we was looking to go around the shit and get some food. And then when we went around, the motherfuckers was still walking down. I'm like, damn, they still out there. Bro, it was that bad. And you see why we couldn't teach out there. Because it took nothing for them to implicate us in that shit. And on top of that, man, brothers ain't trying to get all fucking like, man, it's stupid, bro. But anyway, it says, be not ashamed to confess thy sins and force not the course of the river. Yeah, that's what you guys are doing. But this is the point I wanted to make. It says, make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the persons of the mighty, okay? And you heard what this man just said. Chief Ephraim, if anything. We're going to go down there for a part 2 and I'm going to flame them. Now, when you go out there and you curse them out, that's just going to incite more violence, okay? You're basically going to provoke. And guess who's going to go to jail for it? Guess who Esau's going to put the camera on? He's going to put it on you. Okay, he already got them. He's like, look, they just bait. These are the niggas we want right here. Because they know you're stupid enough to fall for the trap. They know that. This is why I say a lot of you guys are paid off to do this shit. You pay agitators, man. Because like Chief Ephraim said, he said, we're going to go down there and we're going to flame him. Meaning he's going to provoke him with the words and it's going to bring him into an altercation. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when all hell going to break loose. And then they're going to see if the Lord is really dealing with their ass or not. All right? Matter of fact, I'm going to come back to that Acts. Let's go to the book of Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 15. And I'm going to start at verses 1. A soft answer turn away wrath, but grievous words store up anger, man, okay? You going down there and you putting them guys on blast in the midst of their controversy, they're going to basically attack you. That's what happened last time. You blasting them and then bam. Okay, you ain't got to go out there and try to prove how mighty you are. If you want to prophesy against the Palestinians, do that shit on another block. Okay, don't do it when these dudes are losing. Dude, what the scriptures go about a bear being bereaved of her cub? She would devour your ass, man. You know? But it says the tongue of the wise useth knowledge, all right, but the mouth of fools poured out foolishness, man. Okay? And this is the point. He's pouring out nothing but foolishness, man. And Zabak ought to be ashamed of himself, man. You know, Zabak has been in the game a long time, man, you know. And I'll take my hat off to him because he's been out there a long time teaching the word, bro. But at the same time, it's because, you know, a great man ain't always wise, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm questioning if the Lord is really dealing with this guy. Just because you've been in the truth 30 years, that don't mean Yahweh Shai is dealing with you, man. You know, but hey, you know, brothers had hope for Zabak, so let's see. You know, he may turn around, who knows? But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Jake is on some dumb shit, and niggas gotta be stopped, man. All right, Jake gotta be stopped, bro. Jake is out of control. You got niggas talking about album release parties and shit. Like, bro, like, here you finna get that young draft letter in the mail, but yeah, you niggas are trying to promote a mixtape. Like, how stupid can Jake be? You know, in the midst of all this chaos, World War III is literally fucking knocking at the doorstep. The economy's finna crash, and yet niggas talking about coming to an album mixtape. Like, bro, Lord gonna smoke a lot of Israelites, bro, and I can't wait, man. Like I straight up said, I'm gonna be straight up for. I can't wait till the Most High start smiting niggas in this truth, man. Because you dudes are completely out of control. You know. So anyway, this is the book of First Maccabees 5, and I'm gonna start at verses. This whole thing is good. But yeah, I'm gonna start at verses 52. It says. 51, it says, who then slew all the males at the edge of the sword, and razed the city, and took the spoils thereof, and passed through the city over them that were slain. It says, after this went they over Jordan to the great plain before Basan. And Judas gathered together those that came behind, and exhorted all the people all the way through till they came into the land of Judea. So they went up to Mount Zion, and with joy and gladness, and they will offer burnt offerings, because not one of them was slain until they had returned in peace. So that was a victory there, right? But it says, now what time as Judas and Jonathan were in the land of Gilead, and Simon his brother in Galilee before Ptolemais, Joseph the son of Zacharias and Azarias, captains of the garrisons, heard of valiant acts and warlike deeds which they had done. Wherefore said they, let us go and get us a name. And that's the point. We want a name. We want to be known. We need to be them guys. And a lot of these dudes don't know shit, man. It says, and go and fight against the heathen that are round about us. So when they had given charge unto the garrison that was with them, they went towards Domenia. Then came Georges and his men out of the city to fight against them. And so it was that Joseph and Azarias were put to flight and pursued into the borders of Judea. And there was slain that day of the men of Israel about 2,000 men. Okay? So because of your so-called valiant or your heroic acts, you got 2,000 men put to death because you wanted to get a fucking name for yourself because it wasn't in the right spirit. Okay, the Lord is going to rise us up to fight at his call. And we're going to know that. We're not going to go down there of our own presumptuous, man. Of our own presumption. Well, you know, we got to go out there and show them Palestinians what's up. The Palestinians don't give a damn about you niggas, man. But it says, thus was the great overthrow among the children of Israel, because they were not obedient unto Judas and his brethren, but thought to do some valiant act, man. Okay, and that's the point. And this is why we're exhorting you guys. Like, these guys take exhortation and make it hate. Oh, they're exhorting us, so now, oh, they hate us. That's not hating. We're looking out for you stupid idiots, man. I'm telling you not to go down there and put yourselves in harm's way. This is not wise, man. That's all we're saying. But of course, like I said, Jake turn everything and make it about themselves. Oh man, y'all acting, man, y'all hate us. Man, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, another precept. One more precept here. This is the book of Acts 5 and 36. It said, before the days rose up, Judas boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain. All as many obeyed him was scattered and brought to naught. And after this man rose up, Judas of Galilee, in the days of the taxing, drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as many people as obeyed him, was dispersed. So, yeah, man, this dude's a bot, man, and these leaders, Naquam, and this guy Chief Israel, whatever the hell this guy Chief Ephraim, what kind of fucking name is that? But anyway, you're going to find out, man, a lot of you, even of the mother groups, man, you're going to find out that these men are basically leading you to be destroyed. And with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And with that, shalom.
So that's the spirit behind it. So that's why I got so emotional. And shout out to my young lions from Watchmen for Israel. Them brothers stood their ground and backed them damn Palestinians down. By Shema Mashiach Yahushai. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible. Our brothers rose up, man. The scriptures tell you in Micah 5 and 7, I believe it is. The remnant of Jacob shall be like a lion amongst the beasts of the field. My young brothers gave them Palestinians that work. Them Palestinians They was trying to hit the brothers with their Palestinian flags, and you know, they couple of brothers caught a few blows, but my young lions went out like warriors, man. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua. And that's how the young men of Israel supposed to be. You supposed to stand up and fight. You niggas are too busy fighting and bickering amongst each other. My young lions stood firm against them damn Palestinians, man. They don't give a damn about us, man. The hell.
Motherfucker, and they ain't your lions, nigga. They belong to Yahweh Shai, man. If they of the Lord. See, that's the problem. Jake always want to take the Lord's sheep and make them his own, man. You just set up to watch over the sheep, nigga. The sheep don't belong to you. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. But shalom, man.